What if I told you that ancient civilizations had a way of predicting events that, even today, leave us bewildered? From natural disasters to the rise and fall of empires, did they possess a mystical insight into the future, or did they simply understand the world better than we give them credit for? In this video, we are about to explore 15 ancient prophecies that came true, riddled with mystery, intrigue, and astonishing accuracy. Stay with us until the end because what you'll discover might just change the way you look at history forever. Prophecies have fascinated humanity for millennia, serving as glimpses into an uncertain future. So, what exactly are prophecies? In essence, prophecies are predictions or foretellings about future events, often believed to be divinely inspired. In ancient cultures, prophecies held immense significance, shaping decisions, guiding rulers, and even influencing the destiny of entire civilizations. These predictions were often delivered by figures revered for their supposed divine connection, such as priests, shamans, oracles, and prophets. They were recorded in various forms, from inscriptions on temple walls to sacred texts, oral traditions, and even complex carvings on ancient artifacts. Whether seen as messages from the gods or as insights derived from a deep understanding of natural patterns and human behavior, these prophecies were treated with great reverence. In many cases, they were used to justify wars, crown new leaders, or predict natural events like earthquakes and eclipses. The way these prophecies were recorded varied widely across different cultures. For example, in ancient Greece, the Oracle of Delphi would deliver cryptic messages believed to be spoken through the gods. In contrast, the Mayans inscribed their prophetic visions on stone tablets, detailing cosmic cycles and future occurrences with astonishing precision. Similarly, in ancient Egypt, priests would interpret dreams and celestial events to predict the future, often recording these insights on papyrus scrolls. These prophecies have left an indelible mark on history, providing us with a window into how ancient peoples viewed the world and the future. As we dive deeper into the specific prophecies that came true, keep in mind the profound impact these predictions had on shaping our past. The first prophecy we will explore is that of the Oracle of Delphi. Nestled on the slopes of Mount Parnassus, the Oracle of Delphi was one of the most significant figures in ancient Greece. She was known to deliver cryptic messages believed to come directly from the god Apollo. Ancient leaders, warriors, and even commoners would journey to Delphi, seeking guidance for their most pressing questions. One of the most famous instances was when the oracle predicted the fall of the great city of Lydia. King Croesus of Lydia consulted the oracle before waging war against Persia. The oracle famously predicted that if Croesus attacked, he would destroy a great empire. Interpreting this as a favorable omen, Croesus proceeded, only to find that the great empire destroyed was his own. This prophecy, with its ambiguous yet impactful wording, shows the profound influence the Oracle of Delphi held over critical decisions in ancient Greek history. Her prophecies often shaped the political and military strategies of the time, guiding rulers with an aura of divine authority. Another notable example is the prophecy given to Athens before the Battle of Salamis. The oracle foretold that a wooden wall would save the city. The Athenians interpreted this as a reference to their fleet of ships and decided to prepare for a naval battle. Their victory over the Persians in this battle was pivotal, ensuring the survival of Greek civilization. The Oracle of Delphi's predictions were not just words, they were woven into the fabric of ancient Greek society, affecting the outcomes of wars, the rise and fall of leaders, and even the fate of entire nations. As we move forward to the next prophecy, remember the profound weight these ancient words carried and how they continue to intrigue us today. The second prophecy involves the legend of the Sybilline Books, an enigmatic collection of prophetic texts in ancient Rome. According to mythology, these books were offered to the last king of Rome, Tarquin the Proud, by a mysterious woman known only as the Sibyl. Initially, Tarquin refused to purchase the 9 books due to their high price. However, the Sibyl, undeterred, burned 3 of the books and offered the remaining 6 at the same price. Tarquin again refused, prompting the Sibyl to burn another 3 books and present the remaining 3 for the original price. Intrigued and perhaps alarmed by her persistence, Tarquin finally agreed to purchase the last 3 books. These Sybilline books were regarded with great reverence and were stored in the Temple of Jupiter on the Capitoline Hill. The Roman Senate would consult these texts during times of crisis, believing they contained divine wisdom and guidance. One notable instance was during the Second Punic War, when Rome faced the formidable Hannibal. The Senate, desperate for divine intervention, consulted the Sybilline books and found a prophecy instructing them to bring the sacred stone of the Magna Mater, or Great Mother, from Asia Minor to Rome. Following this directive, they brought the stone to Rome, leading to a perceived divine favor and eventual victory over Hannibal. The Sybilline books also played a crucial role in the social and religious transformations within Rome. For example, during a time of plague and famine, the Senate once again turned to these texts, which advised them to introduce new religious practices and honor foreign gods to appease the divine forces. This led to the adoption of several Eastern deities into the Roman pantheon, significantly shaping Roman religious practices. The prophecies within the Sybilline books were cryptic and open to interpretation, much like those of the Oracle of Delphi. Yet their influence on Roman politics, religion, and society was profound. They were seen as a bridge between the human and divine, offering guidance and reassurance in times of uncertainty. The legend of the Sybilline books, with its blend of myth, mystery, and divine prophecy, remains a captivating chapter in the history of ancient Rome. As we delve into the next prophecy, consider how these ancient predictions shaped not only the decisions of their time, but also the cultural and spiritual landscape of entire civilizations. The third prophecy involves the Aztec Prophecy of Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent god who played a central role in Mesoamerican mythology. According to legend, Quetzalcoatl, revered as a god of wind, air, and learning, was prophesied to return from the east in a year marked by the same sign under which he had departed. This prophecy was deeply ingrained in the Aztec belief system, symbolizing a time of great change and potential upheaval. When the Spaniards arrived on the shores of the Aztec Empire in 1519, led by Hernán Cortés, it was the year 1 read, a year associated with Quetzalcoatl's prophesied return. This coincidental timing led the Aztec Emperor Montezuma to initially believe that Cortés might be the returning god, fulfilling the ancient prophecy. Montezuma's interpretation of the prophecy profoundly influenced his response to the Spanish invaders. Instead of immediately resisting, he chose to welcome Cortés and his men, offering gifts and hospitality, hoping to placate what he perceived as a divine being. Unfortunately, this act of reverence and respect played a significant role in the downfall of the Aztec Empire. The Spaniards, exploiting this perception and the resulting hesitation among the Aztec leadership, were able to maneuver strategically, ultimately leading to the conquest of the empire. The misinterpretation of the prophecy and the resulting actions highlight the power such beliefs held over the minds and decisions of ancient peoples. The legend of Quetzalcoatl's return illustrates how deeply entrenched prophecies can shape the course of history, influencing the fates of entire civilizations. As we reflect on this prophecy, think about the dual nature of these predictions, where hope and fear intertwine, leading to outcomes that are as unexpected as they are transformative. Each prophecy, whether born from divine inspiration or cultural myth, carries a weight that echoes through the annals of time, reminding us of the profound impact such beliefs can have on the human journey. Moving on to the next prophecy, we will explore yet another fascinating prediction that has left its mark on history. The fourth prophecy involves the much-debated Mayan calendar and the widespread misunderstandings surrounding the year 2012. Many people believed that the Mayan calendar predicted the apocalypse on December 21, 2012, leading to widespread fear and speculation. However, to understand what the Mayans truly foresaw, we need to delve deeper into their calendar system and cultural beliefs. The Mayan long count calendar, which spans over 5000 years, was set to complete a cycle known as a Biakton on December 21, 2012. Rather than predicting an end-of-the-world scenario, the Mayans viewed this date as the end of one cycle and the beginning of another. This transition was seen as a time of renewal and transformation, not destruction. In Mayan cosmology, the end of a Biakton was an opportunity for reflection, change, and the ushering in of a new era. Archaeological evidence and Mayan inscriptions suggest that this date was intended to mark a significant shift in human consciousness and a time to align with the cosmic cycles of the universe. Indeed, while the world did not end in 2012, many interpreted the culminating events of that time as aligning with themes of change and transformation. Significant global movements and advancements in technology, environmental awareness, and shifts in societal values could be seen as part of this new beginning. The media frenzy and sensationalism overshadowed the true essence of Mayan prophecy, which emphasized harmony with the cosmos and the cyclical nature of time. The actual realization of the prophecy came in the form of a renewed focus on spiritual growth, environmental stewardship, and a deeper understanding of our place within the universe. By demystifying the Mayan calendar's 2012 prophecy, we uncover a message that is not one of doom but a call to embrace change, foster new beginnings, and live in sync with the natural cycles of life. This interpretation aligns more closely with Mayan wisdom and underscores the importance of understanding cultural context when examining ancient prophecies. As we continue to explore these timeless predictions, let's remember that their true power often lies in their ability to inspire reflection and transformation, guiding humanity towards a more harmonious existence. Moving forward, we will uncover yet another prophecy that has left an indelible mark on history. The fifth prophecy involves the famed predictions of Nostradamus, one of history's most enigmatic and controversial figures. Nostradamus, born Michel de Nostradame in 1503, was a French astrologer, physician, and reputed seer. He is best known for his book Les Prophecies, a collection of 942 poetic quatrains that are claimed to foretell future events. Despite their cryptic and often ambiguous nature, many believe that Nostradamus's predictions have come true with startling accuracy over the centuries. One of the most famous interpretations of his work is the prediction of the Great Fire of London in 1666. In one quatrain, Nostradamus wrote, "The blood of the just will be lacking in London, burnt up in the fire of 66. The ancient lady will topple from her high place, many of the same sect will be killed." This has been widely interpreted as a reference to the catastrophic fire that devastated London, despite being written more than a century before the event. Another quatrain that believers associate with real historical events is Nostradamus's supposed prediction of the rise of Adolf Hitler. He wrote, "From the depths of the west of Europe, a young child will be born of poor people, he who by his tongue will seduce a great troop. His fame will increase towards the realm of the East." The uncanny resemblance to Hitler's rise to power, his oratory skills, and his influence over Eastern Europe makes this prediction particularly compelling for many. Nostradamus is also credited with predicting the French Revolution. He wrote, "From the enslaved populace, songs, chants, and demands, while princes and lords are held captive in prisons. These will in the future by headless idiots be received as divine prayers." This quatrain is often seen as foreshadowing the uprising of the common people, the overthrow of the monarchy, and the guillotining of the aristocracy during the French Revolution. Even the assassination of John F. Kennedy has been linked to Nostradamus's predictions. He wrote, the great man will be struck down in the day by a thunderbolt, an evil deed foretold by the bearer of a petition. According to the prediction, another falls at night, conflict in Rheims, London, and pestilence in Tuscany. Supporters of Nostradamus's accuracy argue that this quatrain foretells JFK's assassination during the day and the subsequent shooting of his brother Robert Kennedy at night. While skeptics argue that Nostradamus's writings are too vague and open to multiple interpretations, the fact remains that his quatrains continue to captivate and intrigue people around the world. The enigmatic nature of his work allows for endless speculation and the search for hidden meanings, making Nostradamus a perpetual figure of fascination in the realm of prophecy. As we ponder these predictions, it's important to consider the broader context in which they were written and the human desire for understanding the unknown. Nostradamus's prophecies, whether seen as divinely inspired visions or skillful observations of human nature and historical patterns, continue to spark curiosity and debate. Moving on to the next prophecy, we will delve into yet another remarkable prediction that has had a significant impact on history. The sixth prophecy involves the remarkable visions and prophecies of Fatima, which were revealed to 3 shepherd children in the small town of Fatima in Portugal. It all began on May 13, 1917, when Lucia dos Santos and her cousins, Francisco and Jacinto Mato, claimed to witness an apparition of the Virgin Mary while they were tending sheep. According to the children, the Virgin Mary appeared to them 6 times between May and October 1917. During these apparitions, she imparted 3 significant secrets or prophecies, which are collectively known as the Secrets of Fatima. The first secret was a vision of hell, portrayed as a sea of fire with demons and souls in torment. This terrifying image underscored the urgency of penance and prayer to save souls from damnation. The second secret told of the end of World War I and predicted the outbreak of a second, more devastating war if humanity did not cease offending God. The prophecy also spoke of the rise of communism in Russia and warned that the country would spread its errors across the world, causing wars and persecution of the faithful. The Virgin Mary called for the consecration of Russia to her Immaculate Heart as a means to prevent these dire outcomes. The third secret, which remained a closely guarded mystery for decades, was finally revealed by the Vatican in 2000. It described a vision of a bishop dressed in white, who many interpret as the Pope, walking through a city in ruins and filled with the bodies of martyrs. He is ultimately assassinated alongside many other clergy and lay people. This part of the prophecy has been widely interpreted as foretelling the assassination attempt on Pope John Paul II in 1981. The events at Fatima and the subsequent prophecies had a profound impact on the Catholic Church and the world at large. The apparitions were declared worthy of belief by the Catholic Church in 1930, and Fatima became a major site of pilgrimage, attracting millions of visitors seeking spiritual solace and connection. The messages of Fatima emphasize themes of repentance, conversion, and the power of prayer. They serve as a reminder of the moral and spiritual challenges facing humanity and the need for collective efforts towards peace and reconciliation. The legacy of the Fatima prophecies continues to resonate, inspiring devotion and contemplation among believers. As we move forward to the next prophecy, reflect on how these divine messages, delivered to 3 humble shepherd children, captivated the world and left an enduring imprint on religious and historical consciousness. The prophecies of Fatima, with their profound spiritual insights and urgent calls to action, remind us of the enduring power of faith and the mysterious ways in which the divine may choose to communicate with us. The 7th prophecy involves the ancient Chinese text known as the I Ching, or the Book of Changes. This profound work of divination has been used for over 3,000 years to predict future events with remarkable accuracy. The I Ching operates on the principle of yin and yang, the dual forces representing balance and harmony in the universe. It comprises a series of hexagrams, each made up of 6 lines that can be either broken or unbroken. These hexagrams are believed to represent different states of change and transformation in life. One of the most notable instances of the I Ching's prophetic power is its role in the early strategies of the Zhou dynasty. According to historical accounts, King Wen of Zhou used the I Ching to guide his decisions in overthrowing the Shang dynasty. The hexagrams provided strategic insights that were instrumental in his success, marking the beginning of what would become one of China's most influential dynasties. This event demonstrated how the I Ching was not only a tool for personal guidance, but also a powerful instrument in shaping the course of history. In more recent times, the I Ching has been interpreted to foresee significant global events. For example, the transition from the 64th hexagram before completion to the first hexagram, the creative, has been seen as symbolic of the move from chaos to order, reflecting periods of great upheaval followed by renewal. Some scholars have linked this transition to the end of World War II and the subsequent establishment of the United Nations, an organization aimed at fostering peace and cooperation among nations. Another intriguing aspect of the I Ching is its influence on modern thinkers and innovators. Visionaries such as Carl Jung and Hermann Hesse have drawn upon its wisdom, exploring its psychological and philosophical depths. Jung, in particular, saw the I Ching as a mirror of the human psyche, capable of revealing deep unconscious truths through its complex system of symbols. This psychological perspective has opened new avenues for interpreting the I Ching's prophecies, blending ancient wisdom with contemporary understanding. Beyond individual predictions, the I Ching has also been used to interpret broader societal trends. For instance, during times of economic uncertainty, the hexagrams have been consulted to gain insight into market behaviors and potential shifts. While not a precise science, these interpretations often resonate with the underlying currents of change, providing a unique lens through which to view future possibilities. The enduring relevance of the I Ching lies in its ability to connect the individual with the universal. It serves as a guide through the ever-changing landscape of life, offering wisdom that transcends time and culture. By understanding the patterns and principles embodied in its hexagrams, individuals can navigate uncertainty with greater clarity and purpose. As we ponder the prophecies of the I Ching, it is worth reflecting on the profound wisdom woven into its ancient verses. This timeless text reminds us that change is the only constant, and by aligning ourselves with the natural rhythms of the cosmos, we can find harmony and insight in our ever-evolving journey. Moving forward, we will explore yet another fascinating prophecy that has left a lasting impact on our understanding of the future. The 8th prophecy involves the Hopi prophecy, a set of predictions from the Hopi tribe, a Native American people from the southwestern United States. The Hopi prophecies are deeply rooted in their spiritual beliefs and cultural traditions, often passed down through generations via oral traditions and illustrated on sacred tablets. These prophecies encompass a broad range of future events and have gained attention for their perceived relevance to contemporary global challenges. One of the central elements of the Hopi prophecy is the concept of the 4 worlds. According to Hopi tradition, humanity has already lived through 3 worlds, each of which was destroyed due to human greed, corruption, and disconnection from the spiritual essence. We are currently in the 4th world, which the Hopi believe is also on the brink of collapse if humanity does not alter its destructive path. The Hopi prophecies emphasize the importance of living in harmony with nature and each other. They warn of environmental degradation, climate change, and societal upheaval if we continue to exploit the earth and engage in conflict. The predictions foretell a time of purification, where a series of natural disasters and man-made catastrophes will pave the way for a new beginning. This period of purification is seen as both a warning and an opportunity for humanity to return to a more balanced and spiritually aware way of life. One of the most striking aspects of the Hopi prophecy is the prediction of the arrival of a blue star Catchina, a celestial event signifying the end of one era and the beginning of another. Some interpretations suggest that this refers to a supernova or a significant astronomical occurrence that will herald major changes on Earth. The exact nature of the blue star Catchina remains a subject of much speculation, but it underscores the Hopis' deep connection to the cosmos and their understanding of celestial cycles. The Hopi also speak of the emergence of a fifth world, which will come about through the efforts of those who choose to live in accordance with the natural laws and spiritual principles. They believe that this new world will be marked by peace, sustainability, and a renewed spiritual consciousness. The transition to the fifth world requires humanity to embrace values such as compassion, cooperation, and respect for all living beings. In recent years, many have drawn parallels between the Hopi prophecies and contemporary issues such as climate change, environmental destruction, and social unrest. The Hopis' emphasis on the interconnectedness of all life and the need for sustainable living resonates strongly with modern environmental movements and calls for global action to address ecological crises. The Hopi prophecies serve as a powerful reminder of the wisdom of indigenous cultures and the importance of preserving their knowledge and traditions. They offer a vision of hope and transformation, urging humanity to take responsibility for its actions and to work towards a more harmonious and balanced existence. As we reflect on the Hopi prophecy, consider its timeless message and its relevance to the challenges we face today. The Hopi's insights remind us of the critical need to reconnect with the natural world and to live in a way that honors the sacredness of all life. Moving forward, we will delve into another prophecy that has captivated the human imagination and left a significant mark on history. The ninth prophecy involves the emergence of the Mahdi in Islamic thought. According to Islamic eschatology, the Mahdi is a prophesied redeemer who will appear before the day of judgment to restore justice and righteousness in the world. The belief in the Mahdi is particularly significant in Shia Islam, but it also has a place in Sunni traditions, albeit with some differences in interpretation and emphasis. The term Mahdi means the guided one, and his coming is seen as a pivotal moment in the unfolding of God's divine plan. Islamic texts describe the Mahdi as a descendant of the Prophet Muhammad, specifically from the line of his daughter Fatima and son-in-law Ali. He is often depicted as a figure who will unite the Muslim community, or Ummah, and bring peace, justice, and equity to a world plagued by tyranny and corruption. One of the key predictions about the Mahdi is that he will arrive at a time when the world is in a state of great turmoil and moral decline. This period, characterized by widespread injustice, oppression, and suffering, sets the stage for the Mahdi's mission to restore balance and order. His advent is seen as a response to the cries of the oppressed and a divine intervention in human affairs. Numerous hadiths or sayings of the Prophet Muhammad detail signs and events that will precede the Mahdi's arrival. These include natural disasters, wars, and social upheaval. One particular hadith mentions that the Mahdi will appear in Mecca and be recognized by the people who will pledge their allegiance to him. This event is described as occurring near the Kaaba, the sacred center of Islam. The Mahdi is also associated with the return of Jesus, known as Isa in Islam. Islamic eschatology holds that Jesus will descend from the heavens to assist the Mahdi in his mission, ultimately defeating the false Messiah or Dajjal and establishing a reign of peace and harmony. Together, the Mahdi and Jesus are believed to lead humanity towards a period of spiritual enlightenment and moral rectitude. The concept of the Mahdi has resonated deeply throughout Islamic history, inspiring various movements and uprisings. Leaders have, at times, claimed to be the Mahdi or have been proclaimed as such by their followers, seeking to legitimize their authority and rally support. This has led to both religious revival and conflict, reflecting the powerful and sometimes contentious nature of messianic expectations. The Mahdi's prophecy embodies themes of hope, renewal, and divine justice. It reflects the profound belief in the ultimate triumph of good over evil and the fulfillment of God's will on earth. For many Muslims, the Mahdi represents a beacon of hope in times of despair and a reminder of the enduring promise of divine guidance and mercy. As we move forward to the next prophecy, reflect on how the belief in the Mahdi, much like other prophetic traditions, serves to inspire faith and resilience in the face of adversity. The prophecy of the Mahdi, with its rich spiritual and historical context, continues to be a source of profound significance and anticipation within the Islamic world. The 10th prophecy involves the Jewish prophecy of the return to Israel. Ancient Jewish texts, particularly the Hebrew Bible, contain numerous prophecies foretelling the return of the Jewish people to their ancestral homeland. One of the most renowned of these prophecies is found in the book of Isaiah, which speaks of the ingathering of the exiles. Isaiah 11:11 states, "In that day the Lord will reach out his hand a second time to reclaim the surviving remnant of his people from Assyria, from Lower Egypt, from Upper Egypt, from Cush, from Elam, from Babylonia, from Hamath, and from the islands of the Mediterranean." This passage predicts that the Jewish people, scattered across diverse regions, will be brought back to the land promised to their forefathers. Another significant prophecy is found in the book of Ezekiel. Chapter 37 describes the vision of the dry bones, where the prophet Ezekiel sees a valley full of bones that come to life, symbolizing the revival of Israel. Ezekiel 37:21-22 says, "This is what the sovereign Lord says, I will take the Israelites out of the nations where they have gone. I will gather them from all around and bring them back into their own land. I will make them one nation in the land on the mountains of Israel. There will be one king over all of them, and they will never again be two nations or be divided into two kingdoms." This prophecy not only foretells the return to the land, but also the unification of the Jewish people under a single leadership. These prophetic visions have remained a central element of Jewish faith and hope through centuries of exile and dispersion. The longing for a return to Zion was embedded in Jewish prayers, literature, and cultural identity, reinforcing a collective aspiration for restoration and nationhood. This enduring hope was given a tangible form in the late 19th and early 20th centuries with the advent of the Zionist movement, which sought to establish a Jewish homeland in Palestine. Figures such as Theodore Herzl envisioned and actively worked towards the realization of these ancient prophecies, culminating in a significant turning point in 1948. On May 14, 1948, the modern state of Israel was declared, fulfilling what many believed to be the ancient prophecies of return. This event, followed by the recognition of Israel by the United Nations and subsequent waves of Jewish immigration from around the world, is seen as a direct manifestation of the age-old predictions. Jews from Europe, the Middle East, Africa, and beyond returned to the land of their ancestors, revitalizing Hebrew as a living language and re-establishing Jerusalem as their spiritual and political capital. The establishment of the State of Israel and the ongoing return of Jews to their homeland continues to be viewed as a miraculous fulfillment of biblical prophecies. It serves as a powerful testament to the resilience and enduring spirit of the Jewish people, as well as the profound impact of ancient prophecies on contemporary history. As we consider this remarkable prophecy, we can see how the words written millennia ago have shaped a modern reality, underscoring the lasting power of faith and the deep connection between past promises and present achievements. Moving forward to the next prophecy, we will examine yet another historical prediction that has echoed through the corridors of time. The 11th prophecy involves the intriguing predictions known as the prophecy of the popes. This prophecy is attributed to Saint Malachy, a 12th century Irish bishop who reportedly had a series of visions detailing the future of the papacy. According to legend, Saint Malachy wrote down 112 cryptic phrases, each representing a future pope from his time until the end of days. The Prophecy of the Popes, published in the 16th century, has fascinated believers and skeptics alike due to its surprising accuracy in describing subsequent popes. One of the most striking examples of the prophecy's accuracy is its description of Pope John Paul I, known as the Smiling Pope. The prophecy labeled him as de meditate luni, which translates to from the half of the moon. John Paul I's reign began during a half moon and lasted only 33 days, a lunar cycle. This uncanny correspondence has led many to believe in the mystical insight of Malachy's visions. Another example is Pope John Paul II, referred to in the prophecy as de labor solis, or from the labor of the sun. John Paul II was born during a solar eclipse and traveled extensively, much like the sun crossing the sky, spreading his influence worldwide. His papacy was marked by tireless efforts to promote peace and human rights, aligning with the symbolic labor of the sun. The prophecy also intriguingly refers to the current Pope Francis as Petrus Romanus, or Peter the Roman. According to the prophecy, this pope will shepherd the church through significant tribulations, possibly alluding to modern challenges such as secularism, scandals, and global conflicts. Pope Francis's choice of the name Peter's birthplace of Rome and his focus on humility and service resonate with this prophetic title. While some argue that the descriptions can be interpreted broadly, the specificity in many cases has been striking. The prophecy of the popes has thus served as a source of fascination and speculation within and beyond the Catholic Church. Its detailed and seemingly prescient nature continues to stir debate on whether it is a genuine divine revelation or a well-crafted historical artifact. As we reflect on the prophecy of the popes, it is essential to recognize its role in shaping perceptions of the papacy's future. The prophecy underscores the enduring human quest for understanding and foreseeing the unfolding of religious and spiritual leadership. As we delve into the next prophecy, consider the profound impact these ancient predictions have had on shaping cultural and religious narratives throughout history. Moving forward, we will uncover yet another remarkable prophecy that has shaped our understanding of the past and present. The 12th prophecy involves the enigmatic Irish prophecy of Saint Malachy, which foretells the succession of popes leading to the end times. Saint Malachy, a 12th century Irish bishop, is said to have received a vision during a pilgrimage to Rome in 1139. In this vision, he reportedly saw a long line of future popes, each described by a brief Latin phrase. These cryptic descriptions, known as the Prophecy of the Popes, were documented as a list of 112 mottos, each symbolizing the reign of a specific pope from Malachy's time until the last pope, who would preside over the final judgment day. According to the prophecy, the last pope, referred to as Petrus Romanus or Peter the Roman, will guide the church through a period of great tribulation before the ultimate end of the world. This final bishop of Rome is to witness a time of severe persecution and challenges, culminating in the destruction of the city of Seven Hills, commonly interpreted as Rome. It is during his papacy that the terrible judgment will befall humanity, aligning with eschatological themes found in Christian theology. One of the most compelling aspects of this prophecy is its detailed and often accurate alignment with historical events and personalities. For instance, the prophecy labeled Pope John Paul I as de meditate luni, or from the half of the moon, coinciding with his short 33-day papacy beginning during a half-moon phase. Similarly, Pope John Paul II was described as de labor solis, or from the labor of the sun, which many correlate with his birth during a solar eclipse and his extensive travels akin to the sun's movement across the sky. However, the prophecy reaches its climax with Petrus Romanus, According to Malachi's vision, this pope will witness cataclysmic events that will change the course of the church and the world. This reference is believed to implicate the current Pope Francis, whose choice of name, his birthplace of Buenos Aires, and his deep focus on humility and service resonate with the prophetic title. The prophecy concludes with a chilling prediction. In the final persecution of the Holy Roman Church, there will sit Peter the Roman, who will pasture his sheep in many tribulations. When these things are finished, the city of 7 hills will be destroyed, and the dreadful judge will judge his people. The end. This stark message has captivated believers and skeptics alike, fueling speculation about whether the end times are imminent and what role the church will play in these apocalyptic scenarios. As we ponder the prophecy of the popes, consider the broader implications of St. Malachi's vision. Whether true divine revelation, a masterful historical document, or a product of imagination, the prophecy underscores humanity's enduring fascination with the future and the mysteries of faith. It serves as a profound reminder of the powerful role religion and prophecy have played in shaping human history and our understanding of the unknown. Moving forward to the next prophecy, we will delve into yet another prediction that has left an indelible mark on human consciousness. The 13th prophecy involves the Zoroastrian prophecies, deeply rooted in one of the world's oldest monotheistic religions originating in ancient Persia. Zoroastrianism, founded by the prophet Zoroaster around the 6th century BCE, is rich with prophetic visions that have influenced the spiritual landscape of Persia for centuries. Central to Zoroastrian prophecies is the belief in a constant battle between good and evil, represented by Ahura Mazda, the supreme god of good, and Angra Mainyu, the destructive spirit of evil. According to Zoroastrian tradition, the final savior, known as Saoshyant, will emerge to ultimately defeat Angra Mainyu, ushering in an era of harmony and righteousness. One key prophecy involves the coming of 3 Saoshyants or saviors, meant to appear at different times to help humanity. The first Saoshyant is said to have already come in the form of Zoroaster himself, who brought the teachings of truth and righteousness. The second and third Saoshyants are expected to appear at specific intervals to continue the fight against evil, guiding humanity towards the final victory. Another significant Zoroastrian prophecy is the Frashokreti, the final renovation of the world. It foretells a time of purification where evil will be vanquished and the world will be renewed to its pristine state. This eventual transformation is described as a cosmic event where the dead will be resurrected, judged, and reunited with their families. The righteous will enjoy eternal bliss while the evil will face destruction. This vision of a world transformed emphasizes the Zoroastrian focus on moral responsibility and the ultimate triumph of good over evil. Historical records and traditions also suggest that Zoroastrian prophecies influenced other major religions and their eschatological beliefs, including Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. The concept of a final savior, a last judgment, and the resurrection of the dead find echoes in these later religions, highlighting Zoroastrianism's profound spiritual legacy. Additionally, the ancient Persian Empire's reverence for Zoroastrian teachings played a crucial role in its governance. Leaders such as Cyrus the Great, who respected diverse beliefs while promoting Zoroastrian principles of justice and truth, exemplified how these prophecies shaped the moral and political landscape of their time. The Zoroastrian prophecies' profound emphasis on the relentless struggle between good and evil resonates not only within the religion itself, but also across various cultural and spiritual narratives worldwide. They offer a timeless reflection on the human condition, moral dilemmas, and the enduring hope for a just and harmonious future. As we continue to explore these ancient prophecies, consider the enduring impact they have had on shaping ethical frameworks and inspiring generations to strive towards a better world. Moving forward to the next prophecy, we will delve into yet another prediction that has captivated the human imagination and left a significant mark on history. The 14th prophecy involves the Great Pyramid of Giza, an architectural marvel that has fascinated scholars and enthusiasts for centuries. The Great Pyramid, built during the 4th dynasty of ancient Egypt, has long been the subject of speculation regarding its purpose and the secrets it may hold. One intriguing theory suggests that the pyramid contains prophetic insights encoded within its very structure. Advocates of this theory posit that the pyramid's dimensions, alignments, and internal passageways were deliberately designed to convey a timeline of significant historical and future events. They argue that by decoding these measurements and features, one can uncover a prophetic blueprint that spans thousands of years. This belief is often linked to the concept of pyramidology, which emerged in the 19th century as part of a broader fascination with ancient Egypt. One of the most compelling aspects of this theory centers on the pyramid's precise measurements. Proponents claim that the pyramid's base perimeter, height, and internal chambers correlate with astronomical and calendrical cycles. For instance, some interpret the length of the Grand Gallery, a passageway within the pyramid, as representing a specific timeline when converted into a unit of time. They argue that key points along the gallery correspond to significant historical events, both past and future. Another element frequently cited is the alignment of the pyramid with certain celestial bodies. The Great Pyramid's sides are oriented almost perfectly to the cardinal points, and its position relative to the stars has led some to believe it serves as a cosmic marker. This alignment has been associated with prophetic significance, suggesting that the pyramid was designed to reflect not only earthly but also heavenly order. Moreover, some theorists believe that the pyramid's architecture encodes advanced mathematical knowledge, including principles of pi and the golden ratio. They interpret these mathematical relationships as evidence of a deeper, hidden wisdom about the universe and human destiny. This notion of encoded knowledge extends to the pyramid's intricate internal structure, where specific chambers and passageways are thought to hold symbolic meanings and prophetic messages. While mainstream Egyptology largely regards these theories as speculative, the idea that the Great Pyramid embodies prophetic insights continues to capture the imagination. The pyramid's grandeur, precision, and enigmatic design inspire ongoing inquiry and debate, reflecting humanity's enduring quest to uncover the mysteries of the past and the potential foresight it might offer about the future. As we ponder the prophetic theories surrounding the Great Pyramid of Giza, it is essential to appreciate both the remarkable engineering achievements of the ancient Egyptians and the profound cultural significance of their monuments. The Great Pyramid stands as a testament to human ingenuity and the timeless allure of the unknown. Moving forward to the next prophecy, we will explore yet another prediction that has captivated the human imagination and left a significant mark on history. The 15th prophecy involves the ancient Sumerians, one of the earliest known civilizations, who left behind a rich tapestry of texts and artifacts that have intrigued historians and archaeologists for centuries. Among their numerous contributions to human knowledge are their prophetic writings, which offer fascinating glimpses into their beliefs about the future of humanity. Delving into the Sumerian texts, we find that their prophecies are deeply intertwined with their cosmology and mythology. One of the most notable sources of these predictions is the Enuma Elish, the Sumerian creation epic. This text not only describes the origins of the world and the gods, but also contains elements that some interpret as prophetic. The Sumerians believed in a cyclical view of time, where history and events repeat in patterns. One of their prophecies speaks of a great deluge that would cleanse the world of its impurities and prepare it for renewal. This prophecy is strikingly similar to the Great Flood narrative found in many ancient cultures, including the biblical story of Noah. The Sumerian version, recorded in the Epic of Gilgamesh, tells of Utnapishtim, who survives a cataclysmic flood sent by the gods to destroy humanity. This tale has led some to speculate about the existence of shared ancient knowledge about a historical flood event, or a common mythological theme reflecting human concerns about divine retribution and renewal. Another key aspect of Sumerian prophecy is their belief in the cyclical destruction and rebirth of civilizations. They envisioned that each era would end in a period of chaos and decline, only to be followed by a new age of prosperity and order. This worldview is reflected in their texts, which often describe the rise and fall of great cities and empires, guided by the will of their gods. These prophetic visions underscore the Sumerians' understanding of the impermanent nature of human achievements and the ever-present influence of divine forces in shaping history. The Sumerian king list, an ancient manuscript listing kings of Sumer and their reigns, also contains prophetic elements. It describes periods of great longevity and prosperity under certain rulers, followed by times of hardship and shorter reigns. Some scholars interpret this as an attempt to record not just historical events, but also to convey a prophetic vision of the ebb and flow of human fortunes. In addition to these texts, Sumerian artifacts such as cylinder seals and inscriptions often depict scenes of divine judgment and cosmic balance. These images reinforce the idea that the Sumerians saw their world as being under constant scrutiny by their gods, with future events dependent on maintaining harmony and justice. As we reflect on the prophecies of the Sumerians, it is important to consider the profound impact their beliefs have had on subsequent cultures and religious traditions. Their insights into the cyclical nature of time, the importance of divine favor, and the inevitability of renewal resonate with many other ancient and modern worldviews. Moving forward in our exploration of ancient prophecies, the Sumerian predictions serve as a powerful reminder of humanity's enduring quest to understand the forces that shape our destiny. Their prophetic texts offer a window into the hopes, fears, and spiritual aspirations of one of the world's earliest civilizations, providing timeless wisdom that continues to inspire and captivate us today. Comparing these prophecies, we begin to see intriguing alignments and notable differences that span across various cultures. These ancient predictions, born from diverse backgrounds, often share common themes of cosmic cycles, divine intervention, and human destiny. Despite the distinct contexts from which they arise, many prophecies exhibit an uncanny similarity in their portrayal of future events, reflecting a universal human desire to comprehend and forecast the unknown. For instance, the concept of a great flood appears in the Sumerian deluge narrative, the biblical story of Noah, and even in Hindu mythology with the tale of Manu. This recurring theme of a cataclysmic flood serving as a divine reset indicates a shared archetypal concern across civilizations about purification and renewal. Similarly, the Zoroastrian prophecy of Saoshyant, a final savior who will defeat evil and restore harmony, echoes the messianic expectations in Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. The Mahdi in Islamic eschatology, the return of Jesus in Christian belief, and the Jewish anticipation of the Messiah all reflect a deep-seated hope for redemption and global transformation. However, there are also significant differences that highlight cultural uniqueness. The Oracle of Delphi's cryptic messages, tailored to individual Greek leaders, contrast with the broader cosmic prophecies of the Mayan calendar, which emphasize cyclical time and collective spiritual renewal. The detailed, sequential prophecy of the popes by Saint Malachi presents a linear progression toward an ultimate end, while the Hopi prophecies emphasize living in harmony with nature to avert disaster and transition into a fifth world. Additionally, the practical guidance of the I Ching in Chinese culture, offering insights through patterns of change, differs in methodology from the fixed, encoded predictions believed to be within the Great Pyramid of Giza. While the I Ching relies on interpretation and the balance of yin and yang, the pyramid's prophetic theories suggest a more rigid architectural encoding of events. These comparative observations reveal that while ancient prophecies often share common elements, they are deeply influenced by the specific religious, social, and environmental context of their cultures. They collectively underscore humanity's enduring quest to understand our place in the universe and the forces that shape our destiny. As we reflect on these diverse prophecies, we can appreciate their unique contributions to our collective human heritage, reminding us of the interconnectedness of past and present beliefs. Moving forward, these ancient visions continue to inspire contemplation and curiosity, offering timeless lessons that resonate with the human experience across ages and cultures. Scientific explanations offer intriguing insights into how ancient prophecies might have come true. While many prophecies are attributed to divine inspiration or mystical foresight, there are compelling scientific perspectives that can help demystify these phenomena. One such perspective is the concept of the human brain's remarkable pattern recognition capabilities. Humans are naturally inclined to seek patterns and meaning in the world around them, a trait that has been key to our survival. This ability to identify patterns can sometimes lead to the perception that certain events are predestined or foretold, especially when coincidences align with prophecies. For example, when a series of events seemingly match a prediction, our brains may amplify the connection, giving the impression of a fulfilled prophecy. Another scientific explanation involves the understanding of natural cycles and environmental patterns. Ancient civilizations were highly observant of their surroundings and often had extensive knowledge of natural phenomena such as weather patterns, astronomical events, and geological activities. This knowledge allowed them to make educated predictions about future events. For instance, the Mayans, with their advanced understanding of cosmic cycles, could predict solar and lunar eclipses with remarkable accuracy. Their prophecies, therefore, might not have been mystical but rather the result of sophisticated astronomical calculations. Furthermore, the field of psychology sheds light on the role of self-fulfilling prophecies. This concept suggests that if people believe strongly enough in a prediction, their actions may inadvertently contribute to its realization. For example, if a prophecy foretells the rise of a great leader, individuals might rally behind a charismatic figure, providing the support needed to fulfill the prophecy. This phenomenon can create a feedback loop where belief in the prophecy influences behavior, which in turn brings about the predicted outcome. The concept of confirmation bias also plays a significant role in how prophecies are perceived. People tend to remember events that confirm their pre-existing beliefs and ignore or downplay those that do not. This selective memory can lead to the perception that a prophecy has come true, even if it has only partially or vaguely matched actual events. Our tendency to see what we expect to see can make prophecies appear more accurate and mysterious than they might be under objective scrutiny. In addition, the idea of retroactive clairvoyance, also known as postdiction, suggests that some prophecies are interpreted after the fact to fit historical events. This means that vague or ambiguous predictions are retroactively assigned meaning based on outcomes that have already occurred. For instance, Nostradamus's cryptic quatrains are often reinterpreted to match significant historical events, giving the illusion of prophetic accuracy. Finally, the role of statistical probability cannot be overlooked. Given the vast number of prophecies made throughout history, it is statistically likely that some of them will appear to come true by chance alone. This randomness can be mistaken for prophetic insight, especially when a few accurate predictions gain disproportionate attention while countless inaccurate ones are forgotten. By exploring these scientific explanations, we gain a deeper understanding of how ancient prophecies might have come true. Far from diminishing the mystery, these perspectives highlight the complex interplay between human cognition, cultural knowledge, and the natural world. As we continue to reflect on these ancient predictions, we can appreciate the remarkable ways in which our ancestors sought to understand their world and the future, using the tools and knowledge available to them. Humans are naturally drawn to prophecies and their fulfillment for a variety of psychological reasons. One major factor is our inherent need for certainty in an uncertain world. The future is inherently unpredictable, and prophecies provide a comforting sense of order and predictability. By believing in prophecies, people feel they have a glimpse into the unknown, reducing anxiety about what lies ahead. Another key reason is the human tendency to seek patterns and meaning. Our brains are wired to find connections even where none exist. This ability to perceive patterns helps us make sense of complex information and can lead to seeing prophetic significance in coincidental events. When a series of events appear to align with a prophecy, it reinforces the belief that there is a hidden order to the chaos of life. Additionally, the concept of cognitive dissonance plays a role. When prophecies are believed strongly, individuals experience discomfort if these beliefs are challenged by reality. To alleviate this discomfort, they may reinterpret events to fit the prophecy, convincing themselves that the prophecy has indeed come true. This psychological adjustment helps maintain a sense of consistency and belief. The emotional appeal of prophecies is also significant. Prophecies often contain elements of hope, fear, and drama, tapping into our deepest emotions. They promise a future that is either utopian or dystopian, engaging our imaginations and emotions. This emotional engagement makes prophecies compelling and memorable, reinforcing their perceived validity. Confirmation bias further explains our fascination with prophecies. People tend to notice and remember instances that confirm their beliefs while ignoring those that don't. This selective attention strengthens the belief in prophecies as fulfilled, making them appear more accurate than they are. The more we believe in a prophecy, the more we notice evidence that supports it, creating a reinforcing loop. Finally, social identity and group dynamics contribute to the appeal of prophecies. Shared beliefs in prophecies can strengthen group cohesion and identity. When a community collectively believes in a prophecy, it creates a shared narrative and a sense of belonging. This communal aspect of prophecies can be powerful, as individuals find meaning and purpose within the group's collective vision of the future. In summary, the psychological fascination with prophecies and their fulfillment stems from our need for certainty, pattern-seeking tendencies, cognitive dissonance, emotional engagement, confirmation bias, and social identity. These factors combine to make prophecies a compelling and enduring aspect of human culture, offering comfort, meaning, and a sense of connection in an unpredictable world. Understanding these psychological reasons helps us appreciate why prophecies continue to captivate the human imagination across time and cultures. Moving forward, we will delve into another intriguing aspect of ancient prophecies and their impact on history. Modern interpretations of ancient prophecies continue to captivate people today, often blending historical mystery with contemporary relevance. These ancient predictions are frequently reinterpreted to align with current events, invoking a sense of continuity between the past and present. One such example is the Mayan calendar, which, despite not bringing the world to an end in 2012, has inspired ongoing discussions about future cosmic cycles and human transformation. This prophecy has been re-examined through the lens of modern environmental and social changes, suggesting a new era of consciousness rather than an apocalyptic conclusion. Similarly, Nostradamus's quatrains find new life with each major global event, as enthusiasts draw connections between his cryptic verses and contemporary occurrences. From natural disasters to political upheavals, these prophecies are continually revisited, offering a framework for understanding and predicting future trends. This pattern is evident in the way people interpret the Oracle of Delphi's ancient messages, applying them to modern geopolitical situations. The enigmatic nature of these prophecies invites endless speculation, transforming historical predictions into tools for decoding current events. The Hopi prophecy is another example, with its emphasis on living in harmony with nature resonating powerfully amidst today's environmental crises. Modern environmental movements often invoke the Hopi warnings about ecological imbalance, using them to advocate for sustainable living and climate action. The interconnectedness of all life, a central theme in the Hopi vision, continues to inspire a holistic approach to environmental stewardship. Additionally, the prophecy of the popes by Saint Malachi remains a source of fascination, with each new pope's election stirring fresh interpretations about the future of the Catholic Church. The current focus on Pope Francis as potentially Petrus Romanus underscores the enduring influence of these prophecies on contemporary religious thought. Moving to the realm of scientific advancements, the Sumerian prophecies are sometimes revisited in discussions about technological and cosmic phenomena. The ancient Sumerians' detailed astronomical knowledge is recontextualized in light of modern space exploration and discoveries, suggesting a prophetic understanding of the universe that continues to intrigue scientists and historians alike. Modern-day interpretations also extend to the Zoroastrian prophecy of Saoshyant, which is increasingly discussed in the context of global movements towards peace and justice. The idea of a savior who brings about an era of harmony resonates with contemporary efforts to address social inequalities and global conflicts. These reimagined prophecies serve as a bridge between ancient wisdom and modern aspirations, offering a sense of hope and direction. As we reflect on these modern interpretations, it becomes clear that the allure of ancient prophecies lies in their timeless relevance and the human desire to find meaning in the unfolding of history. They remind us of the enduring quest to understand our place in the cosmos and the potential insights that historical foresight can offer in navigating an uncertain future. Moving forward, these ancient predictions continue to inspire and challenge us, providing a profound connection between the past and the present in our collective journey towards the unknown. Setting the record straight, let's debunk some common myths surrounding famous prophecies. First, there's a widespread belief that the Mayan calendar predicted the end of the world in 2012. This myth gained traction due to a misunderstanding of the Mayan long count calendar, which simply marked the end of a cycle, not an apocalyptic event. The Mayans viewed it as a time of renewal and transformation, not destruction. Next, consider Nostradamus, often cited as having predicted major historical events with uncanny accuracy. However, many of his quatrains are so vague and cryptic that they can be retroactively interpreted to fit a wide range of occurrences. Critics argue that his writings lack specific details, leading to broad interpretations that can seem prophetic only after events unfold. The prophecy of the popes attributed to Saint Malachi is another famous example. Doubts about its authenticity arose because it was published in the 16th century, over 400 years after Malachi's death. Many believe it was a forgery created to influence papal elections, and its alleged predictions align more closely with popes from the time of its publication onward. Lastly, the legend of Quetzalcoatl's return and its supposed fulfillment by the arrival of Hernan Cortés is often exaggerated. While the timing coincided with Aztec prophecy, the Spaniards' conquest of the Aztec Empire involved complex socio-political factors, not just prophetic beliefs. Montezuma's initial reception of Cortés could have been driven more by diplomatic caution than a belief in prophecy. Understanding these myths helps clarify the difference between genuine historical records and modern interpretations that may distort their original meanings. By debunking these myths, we gain a more accurate perspective on how ancient prophecies were perceived and their true impacts on history. Moving forward, this critical approach encourages us to appreciate the cultural and historical context of these prophecies without falling into sensationalist interpretations. Now that we've journeyed through these fascinating prophecies from ancient times, we want to hear from you. Which of these ancient predictions do you find the most intriguing or believable? Is it the cryptic messages of the Oracle of Delphi that guided Greek leaders, or perhaps the enigmatic Sybilline Books that influenced Roman decisions? Maybe the Aztec prophecy of Quetzalcoatl's return resonates with you, or the profound visions revealed to the shepherd children in Fatima. Share your thoughts and insights in the comments below. We are eager to see which prophecies captivate your imagination the most. If you enjoyed this exploration into historical mysteries, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing content. And hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on our latest videos. Your engagement helps us continue bringing you these captivating stories from the past. Thanks for watching. In summary, the enduring fascination with prophecies from ancient times highlights our innate curiosity and desire to understand the unknown. These ancient predictions, whether they stem from the Oracle of Delphi, the Mayan Calendar, or the Sumerian texts, offer us glimpses into how our ancestors tried to make sense of their world and forecast the future. They remind us of the power of belief, the influence of cultural narratives, and the human quest for meaning. Whether viewed as mystical visions, sophisticated interpretations of natural patterns, or reflections of collective hopes and fears, these prophecies continue to captivate and inspire us. They serve as a bridge between the past and the present, inviting us to ponder the mysteries of life and the potential insights they might offer for our future. So, which of these ancient prophecies do you find the most intriguing? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey through historical mysteries, make sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Thanks for joining us on this fascinating exploration of ancient prophecies. Until next time, keep questioning and stay curious.